哈，Hello，Hello，啊，我来了，Hello，对不起，久等了，我的手机，我真的很怕，它会像昨天那样。诶，how does my intro go again? 啊，what was it? Um, actually, I'm not sure if I should use it. Um, as above, so below, as within, so without. as above, as above, so below, as within, so without. God, I don't remember. 星花の星セイラです。よろしくお願いします。终于是吧？对不起。真的太多东西多了。我今天，谢谢。我好像有人留言说他们想要，一个完整版，然后完整版，其实我在考虑中要不要做一个完整版，因为那个难度，翻译的难度真的有点堪比登天。唱起来的话，应该没什么大问题，就是高音我应该是上得去的，但是就是翻译的话，就是我应该是可以的，但是就是有点像在中国拉马峰，就看这上面有点可怕，但是我就在想，如果我在想，要么就是《花になって》完整版，还是那个什么，就最近很火的那首，什么？我那首怎么唱啦？啊，这什么啊？那叫什么？那个什么，bling bing bang bong，是吗？bling bling，那首，Oh, the best of the best, oh yeah. To the next, to the each one way. Now singing bling bang bang, bling bang bang, bling bang bang bang. 本来我是想做这首，但是又想到花になって，那就有点犹豫要哪一首。但是因为理应来说，两首一起做都不是问题。Poison？ Poison？ 等等 Poison？ 等等 Poison？ 哪里？Poison？ Poison？ Did I put poison out? I don't remember putting poison out. Poison? 哪里的啊？没有，我理解你的意思是 poison 我没放出来啊。等等， 是我知道你拼错了，但是我没放出来啊，应该没有人听到，不是啊？诶啊？什么？不好意思，诶wait wait 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 do you mean like huh? 诶 I'm sorry I'm confused. Wait 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 不是吧？Wait okay wait you're 真的假的？因为 okay I'm going to like give me a second because like wait give me a second give me like three seconds because I have actually I'm really sorry to say this but ordered poison already since like a month ago and I didn't exactly put it out because I haven't finished mixing it yet. Let me just show you the wait so wait 你有看吗？那个番？等，你看得到吗？就是这看得到吗？好像看不到，翻过来。就是我从对2月27日我就录了音 and then it's not done yet 但是我其实是已经差不多because like when I first heard it like the like I heard it and it was like 10 seconds in and I was like oh my god I completely like 预判了it's such a good song I'm not a bubble of the cash in another lover underneath those flashing lights ugh but I haven't finished mixing yet 因为我本来想like the thumbnail my friend suggested that I should use right I know all the songs from Hasbin are like so good top tier each and every song like which one what song was it the one with Charlie and Lucifer which one in the end and in the end you are part of who I am I'll support your dreams whatever lies in store more than anything I'm sorry I just sing like really soft because like I don't want to like wake other people yeah wait give me a second I'm looking up the lyrics because I'm just like really forgetful I don't remember anything too many things in my head mixing and poison it's okay we don't do I don't do drugs showed me dreams can be wait I have to like lower the key that showed me dreams can be worth fighting for more than anything I need to save my people more than anything like this song has been stuck in my head for I think 2 weeks now. AD 是谁啊？AD AD what's AD? Momo, you mean like uh uh what was it? From Momo from Apothecary Diaries, right? The 药物少女。但是这个如果一个人唱的话，我 I think if I just sang the whole song for more than anything, I'd probably like just pass out from not having enough air. But for Poison, Angel Dust. Right, Angel Dust. Everybody loves Angel Dust. I also like Angel Dust. And like one of my friends, like I kind of like got her into watching because like I mean like why you should watch it. Why shouldn't you watch it? And she was like, "Oh, I like Angel Dust. I haven't watched it yet, but I like Angel Dust." Mm. What do you mean? 看见视频里面不是还有一个人？ Oh, you mean like the picture, is it? 合唱过的那个。哪一个视频啊？ Which video are you talking about? 合唱过的那个。诶 There've been too many. 合唱过的那个。You mean like You're a loser, baby. Is it? I don't remember. But I will since there is you I mean like since you want to hear Poison, I'll try to. Oh, there's just so much to do. I'll try to finish up Poison and put it out by. Wait, what day is it today? I'm supposed to put out Thursday this week, and then Poison next week. Wait. Where's the calendar? Where's the calendar? Because like I actually have something planned for April 1st, and I kind of already recorded, but I don't think it's good enough, so I'll have to probably record again. Like that's usually how I do the covers. Like I record as much as possible. Like I record like at least 3 to 5 times, and then I Frankenstein the takes into one that I think is the best. But I think like most people do that. Love Life. Oh, you mean like Love Marginal? 先に乗るねと微笑んだ電車の中では唇少し震えているの切なく走る想い Is it that one? I don't think I've sang Love Life anyone else. Oh, do you mean like I should do it with Candy? But like Candy she's kind of really busy. She's like because like she's kind of busy with her because like she's usually like before she was like is it Love Marginal? 哦，我唱一下，你就听，如果是对的话，你就跟我说是不是那一首。If I sing it and if it's the right song, just let me know if it's that one, because I don't think I sang Love Live with anyone else. 青く透明な私になりたい友達のままであなたの前で隠しきれない忘れられない秘密を抱えて窓にもたれた I think you're probably talking about Candy, but Candy 她最近就是有点忙吧，然后 我现在连那个 Thirsty 都还没有发出来，我也不太好意思就跟他说哦，我们再唱一首，because like Thirsty is actually supposed to like be both our it's supposed to be our cover like together both of us, but I haven't put it out yet, so I kind of feel bad to ask her to like join me for another cover. And like we only do like songs that both of us are equally interested in. So if like if she's not interested, then I wouldn't be able to do it with her. 如果她没有她对这首歌不感兴趣的话，我也没有办法。里面不是还有一个两个例会的话，那就应该是他吧。因为有两个例会的都是Candy。I don't think I've done any art for anyone else. Yeah. 两个例会 like 2 illustrations that would be Let the Wind Tell You 让风告诉你Love Marginal what else have we done 吸引力 Gravitation 天雷 I think 天雷 and what else 冬がくれた予感近づいた足音君ならいいのに and what else Futari Happiness I don't remember how to sing it. I don't really like Futari Happiness. Dun 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 不太太平 You mean, what do you mean by that? Like, everything? Or like the VTuber circle in general? 不太太平 What do you mean by something's not peaceful? What's not peaceful? Oh my god, I forgot to put on the music. I wanted to change the music. I actually wanted to change the music for today because I've been this is supposed to be my intro music. If I didn't mention before, it's supposed to be just for the intro, but because I haven't written the stream BGM yet, so I'm just using it as like it doubles up as both intro and stream BGM. 我会尽力保护好自己。I'll try my best to take care of myself. It's just I think for me personally, I don't have much issue with safety. More like my time management is just trash, and that's probably that's like the entire problem in itself. I'm my biggest obstacle. 三站というか What do you mean by 三站? You mean like 3 different platforms? Like YouTube, Bilibili, and something else? Or what? 你站的意思是什么呀? Like, what do you mean by stand? Or you mean platform? Or like stops? Like train stops? Or what? I'm kind of confused. 三站 What do you mean by 3? 三站 So you mean like 三站 So，渡劫嘛那种是吗？渡劫 like 3 difficulties? Is that what you mean? Oh. Okay. I think I know what you mean. Okay, never mind. Pretend like I never said anything. I understand. I don't think that this will happen so fast. It won't be happening within the next few years, but we cannot say for sure. In all seriousness, I think it will, if anything, because like these kinds of stuff happen actually all the time. It's just like little like squabbles here and there. Like it's happening all the time, but I mean, like you're right. It will happen. It's inevitable. It's just that it won't be so soon. Like it won't be happening. Like for example, tomorrow. It won't happen tomorrow, but or I don't think it will happen in the next few years either. But we are definitely heading in that direction if things do not change. Basically, do I refer to how do I refer to you guys? Basically, the person above you said that they saw some news like there's some like people having a premonition, or like there's been rumors of another global scale stuff going that will happen again. Like, you know how something happened like twice before and a lot of stuff went down. Basically what they're saying is that there's a rumor, there have been rumors going around that a third one is going to happen. And yeah, that's pretty much that's all that they said. I think everybody has that feeling of fear towards the future. 也不算我觉得每个人都有对未来有一点危机感吧。Like we don't know what to do. Like tomorrow's gonna come and we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and it's natural that we don't exactly know how we're going to survive. But and like yeah, like earning money is definitely one of those things. 因为赚钱真的 I mean, like with inflation and all, but I think that the only thing that we can do right now is to just keep living, like one day at a time. Like there's literally not much else we can do except just do what we can. 你就尽力吧。我们可以做到的东西就去做。也不是说什么听天由命，但是 because like what's written for you, like and this is why I'm like why I feel like this is probably partially why I got kicked out of heaven, but destiny can be changed as long as you try hard enough to change it. it can be changed. Whatever has been written, everything that has, because like technically everything has already happened. This I know it doesn't make sense, but technically everything has already happened. Everything that hasn't happened and everything that has happened and everything that is happening has already happened. But in a way, like it doesn't really make sense, but you can change what has been written for you in your destiny. Yeah. You go to work, you come back, and you rest and repeat. Like, yeah, that's exactly what we should do. Because I think I read a quote somewhere, like, was it last month or was it 2 months ago? But it was relatively recent, and basically it was, the gist of the quote was like, 如果你不知道怎么去做一些什么的话，你就先去学怎么去做，然后你再来决定你以后要做些什么。So basically it's like, if you don't know what you want to do, just learn how to do stuff, and then while you are able to do stuff, while you can do that stuff, you figure out what you want to do next. So at least you don't waste your time, and you're basically putting yourself in a position where you will benefit. If that makes sense. I don't know. It made sense to me when I was reading the quote. And I think it was today when my angel trainer said, what did she say? My memory. I'm sorry. What did she say? What did she say? God, I don't remember what she said. And the funny thing is that when she said it, I was like, oh, what she said is like really good. I need to go back and remember, and I need to go back and I need to remember to tell you guys about what she said. But I don't remember what she said. What did she say? Oh my god. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I need to think. What did she say? Oh my god, I don't remember what she said. I honestly can't remember. I'll probably try to remember and tell you guys tomorrow. But basically she was, I really can't remember. I can't remember. Like, I literally, like, when I heard what she said, I literally made a mental note. Like, I was like, damn, this is some good advice. I need to remember this and pass it on to you guys. And now I don't remember. I'll try to like recall it, and I'll try, but I cannot guarantee that I'll remember. But it was just something about, like, you know, like, just keep on doing stuff and then you'll get to somewhere.嗯嗯，3种语言都说得好流畅。我现在只是想要2种，因为我第3种语言，我的日语真的不太行。Like, basically, they said, I speak all 3 languages quite fluently, and they can't really imagine that them doing that for themselves. 诶，真的吗？真的吗？因为这曲子是我自己编的。I've always, I think I wrote this one, what, 2 years ago? I wrote this like 2 years ago, and ever since I finished writing it, I've been going around asking people like, hey, could you listen to this? Like, and tell me what you hear, like what you see in your mind when you hear it. And because, like, for me, listening to this gives me the image of uh like a sky full of like just stars, and then I'm in a field, an open field of like a meadow, and like full of flowers, and basically it's supposed to like reflect my namesake. And like the illustration for the intro is supposed to like reflect that, which I haven't finished drawing yet, but it's in the works. But I find it like kind of interesting. Like everyone who I've asked, 他们的反应都是不一样的. Like some people, it's they all like give like different answers. Like it's strange, but like, at the same time it's understandable because like everyone's different, right? And like some people said that one of my Japanese senpais, she said like what did she say? She said it reminds her of her memories back in Japan, and she sees herself standing. It gives her like a flashback of all her memories, her childhood memories, and she's standing in a playground at sunset. And that's just like one of the feedbacks that I got. And who else did I ask? Most of them replied that it seems pretty calm, and the feedback has been positive, I think, mostly, because I don't think I've gotten negative feedback for this, which is good because this is my first 纯音乐, like this is my first pure piano composition, so I'm glad. But yeah, I'm glad that it helps you feel calm, and like it helps you go to sleep. Because personally, like I think my cover of which one? Oh wait, no, that if you like, okay, let me just say this, because nobody has heard this except like I think Candy and Inari, and I think one or two other people, like, because like I have I'm working on an original song. The original song has been in the works since 2020. I'm like I plan to put out the demo by the end of this year. It should be half the song, and if you like this song, you would probably like that one. But I cannot guarantee anything because I might change the style and genre. But I'll probably put out a piano version as well, so like piano and vocal for the demo. So it should be pretty similar to this, like the vibes and all. 那风格应该是跟这一首挺像的。要不是我说，I'm, how do I put this? I really don't want to go out of character. But I have been learning Chinese for pretty much my entire life, together with English, as I think I've mentioned before. like I been learning Chinese. Like I grew up with both languages, both Chinese and English. So I am bilingual. I guess you could say that I'm bilingual. Yeah, technically I'm supposed to be trilingual, but I I do speak three languages fairly fluently. Like all three are conversational. Like I can hold a conversation. Um, but the third language is supposed to be my mother tongue, and I don't want people from my motherland coming to bash me for not speaking the language. And Crazy Thursday. I have not. I don't think so. I don't go to KFC. I all I know about the KFC in China is that you guys have the Genshin collab, which I'm very envious of. But ever since I stopped playing Genshin, so I'm not that envious anymore. I don't think we have Crazy Thursday. At least I've not heard of it. I think for KFC we used to have potato bowls, and now we don't, and I'm very disappointed that they don't have potato bowls anymore, because like I love mashed potato bowls. Like they are mashed potato bowls. Who doesn't like mashed potato bowls? And I also like their cheesy wedges, but I haven't been to KFC in like, I think I haven't ate KFC for half a year. But it's just like fried junk food anyways. I don't really miss it. Huh? What do you mean by 这周连续3天都是疯狂星期四? How can you have what three continuous days of Crazy Thursday in 1 week? That doesn't make sense. Are you right? Yeah, this song is mine. So all rights reserved. Yay. And yeah, I'm writing if you mean like the original, like I'm technically writing all my songs by myself. So consider this like a very basic is this considered a teaser? I don't consider it a teaser, but like a spoiler, I guess, kind of. Like I've been writing it for 4 years now. Like the melody for the chorus, I originally came up with it in 2017 or was it 2018? 2017, and I left it in my basement and until like 3 years later in 2020, and then I picked it up, I made it into a chorus, and then I started to work on the rest of the song from there. Yeah. So now I've gotten the chorus done, verse done, verse 2 done. I'm working on the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus is like half done, because like I'm working on the harmony, and it gets a bit technical here, but I'm working it out. But yeah, I'm writing all the songs myself. And 另一个老哥睡觉去了. So basically they asked if you went to because like I think there are only 2 of you in chat. So basically they asked if the other person went to sleep. 活动不知道为什么，怎么了吗？活动 Do they not have any more? Oh, you mean the 疯狂星期四? That's so weird. I still find it really weird. Like, how can you have 3 continuous Crazy Thursdays in 1 week? That doesn't make sense. Is it went to sleep? They thought that you went to sleep. Like you suddenly disappeared. So they thought that you went to sleep. 还没给自己办银行卡. Oh, you mean like by bank card? You mean like credit or debit? Because like I think it's more important that you have a debit card than a credit card because you need for like debit you can open like a savings account， 就是你就纯粹就存钱进去。And for credit, I think it's more. It would make more sense that you have a credit card once you have a job that like you get paid for every month. So basically, you can start to like rack up like your credit score. YouTube 下载视频要会员。Yeah, YouTube 下载视频。If you download stuff from YouTube, if the quality is like really low, if you choose like 240p, like it should be free. 它应该是免费的，除非你是选那种，因为不是所有的视频都可以下载，有一些是可以的，有一些是不可以的。Some videos you can download, but some you just can't download. Yeah, messing me, I'm messing. Oh, work in the morning later. I hope you have a good day at work. It's tough working. Like, I don't know what job you have, but work in general is work in general is just yeah, for credit card don't yeah. 你看好了，你看大哥写的什么，你自己。So basically, I'm just telling them to like read what you read, what you said, and take the advice. Because they, I really don't know how to refer to you guys, but basically, they just mentioned that they haven't made a bank card yet, but they didn't specify which card. Personally, for me, like right now, I only have a debit card, but I will probably apply for credit by next year, hopefully, God willing. I don't know, hopefully by next year. But I feel like it's kind of like scary. Like credit cards is scary. Like I'm really scared of like overspending. Like what do I do with this money, this power I suddenly have, adult money? 还是等重新买电脑再调整。Yeah, there's no bro, don't there's no rush to like put my videos up on Bilibili or anything. No rush. Just I'll actually you really don't have to do it. It's a lot of work, you know, like downloading and then re-uploading. I mean, I used to do that before, so I know how it's like. Damn, that's crazy. I think like work in itself is already tiring, and it's just like, oh, work again today. And then the worst part is the trip, like the commuting there. Like for me, because like personally, like right now I work on like 3 days a week, and I walk to work to like, because like it's my workplace is relatively near, and it's just the weather, it just kills me, and I have to walk like 50 minutes there and then 50 minutes back, which is also like part of the reason why I was I'm scared that I'll be late. So I'll probably have to like leave my workplace earlier. 哦，不用啦，你真的不用送我 B 站账号。You really don't have to like give me a Bilibili account. Like one thing is that one thing is the verification. 就我不想就是认证很麻烦，然后我我真的很怕，如果发生了什么事情，然后就可能我真的很怕你那边发生什么事情，还是我这边发生什么事情，然后还是我觉得比较大可能是我这边发生什么吧，然后你那边就中招了。I really don't want like something bad to happen like to you or to me, or it'll probably happen on my side. Like if you give me the account, and like if anything happens to me, like you will be dragged into it, and I do not want that to happen. So I'd rather not. like it's okay， 就是你的好意我真的收下了，但是真的不要送我账号，我真的很怕就连累到你。Like I really don't want to drag you into anything.看不懂，是时候学好英文。If you don't understand, it's fine. You brush up on your English. But like I feel like it's not really about missing much by not having credit card, but in a world where like most people have credit card, like it kind of gives you like FOMO. Like I feel like, am I missing out by not having a credit card? But like I feel like people have multiple credit cards, and I'm like, why do you need so many credit cards for? Isn't like one enough actually? And then now that you mention like you don't actually need a credit card, so like why do people have so many credit cards? I walk to work to save cost mostly, because technically I could like take a like e-hailing service or a car over, but because like it gets a bit dangerous when I get home at night, because I get off work at like fairly late in the evening, like not like 11 or 12 late, but like it's still quite late, like past dinner. So like basically I have dinner before coming back, and I think like that's not the main issue I have with my work. It's more like this is like really weird person, and like I don't think I should like go into detail, but he just gives me the creeps. He's just so weird, but like weird in a disturbing way. But I'm not gonna drag you into that energy, so I don't want to like have that energy now, so I'm just not gonna talk about it. I will face it when I need to face it. We will burn that bridge when we get to it. 不至于吧，不要这种危险。我真的很怕，我真的很怕。我还是不行，我真的很怕。I will think of something. I always think of something. I always come up with something. But 我觉得我还是先经营这里吧，因为就是 I think it's easier for me to grow here instead of over there somehow. 就不知道为什么，但是我就是这么有这种感觉吧。可能时间到了，我自己就 想办法过去，就再回去吧。Because like 也不是说你送我一个新的号还是什么，因为我想念我那个号吧，因为就是不只是你 like a lot of other people besides you have also like sent me messages on like Bilibili, and like the comments and everything is like don't give up, like what, like literally like one comment, like one message that I got was like it stuck with me for like it really left an impact on me, and then like I literally set it as my like you know like how you can set a quote on your lock screen. Yeah, that I set it as a quote on the lock screen. I think it was, what was it? I don't remember. I'm not gonna switch off my phone right now, because if I switch it off, the stream will go off too. Let me try to recall what it was. What was it? 没记错的话就是看好你哦，还是什么？好像是看好你。Yeah, I think it was 看好你。It's I think like translated it's like I have faith in you. So like that, when ever since I saw that, I think like they messaged me like that message. 那个我看好你的那一条信息 I think I got it like 3 years ago when I was first starting on Bilibili, and it just stuck with me ever since. Like it just like nobody's ever, like before I started doing covers and like 做翻唱还有做是这些，就是 like before doing all this, like I don't remember anyone ever saying the stuff that you guys tell me before. Like because like I don't know, people don't really tell me good things, or maybe that's just my environment. But yeah, people haven't really, I haven't really been, I'm not used to positive comments. I think like there's one time where I got a comment on the 少年日文版 Shonen, the Japanese cover, and like I was like, somebody commented something and I was like, 所以你这是好的意思吗？还是不好的意思？ Because I couldn't tell if they were being like, is this I couldn't tell if what they were saying was a good thing or not. And naturally I had to ask them, and they were like, of course it's a good thing, like and they were like, what do you mean by it's not a good thing? Of course I mean it's a good thing. So it's like I was like, my mind was like geared in such a way that like even the good things that people said, like I couldn't accept it really. I would think like, do they like actually mean it, or is there like, are they just trying to say it so that I feel better about myself? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe you're right. Maybe like on Bilibili there'd be more people who like the content that I have, or like 我的实力 what do you mean by 实力 by my strengths, is it? But I don't know. It's not like I'm not willing to try, but maybe the time isn't there yet. When the time comes, I'll try, maybe. 女生异闻录 P5R. I've never heard of that. I'm sorry. 女生异闻录是什么呀？我真的没听过，真的不好意思。Right. Like when people, the thing is like because I like the people I was with, like now it's better. Now I'm like surrounded by people who are just genuinely like uplifting, and they're like super positive, and I'm like getting used to it. And okay, the funny thing is that I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's because I'm streaming nowadays. Today's literally day 5, right? But I went to my angel training. Like everybody there is like so positive and like amazingly nice. And the thing is that, like, I don't know if because I'm, like, as I said, I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or whatever, but my dark circles, because I have like quite severe dark circles, and like, yeah, I think it was yesterday, like last night, I was like washing my face, and I was like, is it just me, or do my dark circles look lighter? Like they were like, they literally looked lighter. Like there was like it's like a huge patch of the dark circle, like it just vanished into like nothingness. Like I could not believe my eyes. And then like today, like this morning, I asked one of my angel friends, and she was like, "You're right." And I was like, "I'm right." So I think like the things that they say, and like it actually has an effect on me, and my like every like what's internal, it changes, and then like that change shows up on my face. I don't know if that makes sense, but I have a feeling like it's because of this, that's why it affected like the dark circles. So I think like if like people don't say that to you, I think it's important that you say it to yourself. Like it might sound weird telling yourself that, oh, I've got this, or like, because like personally my favorite saying is, when good things happen to me I tell myself, damn, I'm definitely God's favorite today. Like even if it's just for one day, like even if it's just right now, I'm God's favorite, and that's all that matters. The universe loves me. It's like, oh, I'm doing gacha, and then the gacha like, oh, like doing a temple, and then like 5 like ultras come out, and like, yo, I'm the chosen one, everybody. So I think it's important that if nobody tells you that, you just have to tell yourself that, just keep on uplifting yourself, because you know, if you don't do it, like if you don't do it, who will? It has to stop somewhere. Like when I wanted to start doing like idol stuff, like 8 years ago, I was still in a situation where nobody would say anything positive. Like I would have friends and they would tell me good things, but 他们说的东西, the stuff that they'd say, it wouldn't be enough. Like it would like the good things that I would say, it would get me through like maybe 3 hours, but that's like just 1/8 of the day. 就一天下来还有剩下多少个小时？还有16个小时。There's like 16 hours, and then there's still 16 hours left over, and all I could do was just tell myself like, I'm gonna make it someday. Someday in the future, there are definitely people who will appreciate my skills and appreciate me, and I am going to get to that day someday. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I will get there, and I'm here. And I think in a way I kind of made it, maybe. Oh, Persona 5. Persona 5. I've always wanted to get into Persona because like the concept is really interesting in my opinion. Like it's just really interesting, but I haven't been able to get into it. Like it's in my it's like I want to get into it, but I've somehow never gotten into it. Maybe like maybe I'll get into it like in the near future. Maybe. Like the concept is very interesting. I don't like the whole concept of like Persona, and like the whole thing with the masks. 就是他们戴上面具，就觉得我真的觉得好酷，真的超帅的，每个人就哇，很好看，很帅就对了，Well, if you're fine with things the way it is, then that's good. Because I don't think you should change anything unless you think that there's something that needs to be changed. Because like for me, I was quite unhappy with how things were, so I was trying my level best to improve things. If you're tired, if you're feeling tired, you should go and get some rest. 6 hours of sleep. 6 hours of sleep actually it doesn't sound that bad, because like I think most people, I think they were advising, I wouldn't say like they as in websites, 就是很多网络就是网站，他们就说其实人应该睡5个小时左右就已经足够了。 But I have, okay, don't follow my example. I think like a while back, like a few months ago, I was like, was it just last month? I don't know. My sense of time is just completely gone right now. I was living on 3 hours of sleep a day. Do not follow my example. Do not follow my example. Do not follow my example. 很重要，所以说3次。It's very important, so I say it 3 times. Do not follow my example. I was running on like 3 hours a day. So like that's how I found out like my minimum amount of sleep that I need is like 3 hours. But I don't think it's a good idea to do 3 hours. 6 hours is good, but as it really depends on how much work you're doing. Like 如果你功课真的超多，然后压力也是，然后再加上如果 like when you're feeling sick or anything, or if you have any like mental distress, it's definitely not going to be enough for like in your case. I don't think 6 is enough. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. 去睡觉，去晚安。我现在就关掉了。Bye bye. I'm going to close the stream now. Bye. Go to sleep. Just kidding. I'm still gonna be here, but you should go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. Yeah, I kind of understand, because for I think like in my 8 to how many years has it been? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's been like 9 years since I initially wanted to be an idol, but I think like 16, 17, 18, 19, 16, 17, 18. I think like 3 years down the line, I became like what you're saying. Like you just act like things are fine. Like I think because like there, I remember like very vividly, like I was getting a very severe, harsh beating and scolding, and I just looked up at the people who are scolding me with like completely dead fish eyes. I was like completely dead eyes, like literally like no emotion whatsoever. Like just like I'm completely done with this. And like they were like they looked at me in the eyes and they were like they were like that. The emotion was like she's a gone case, and then like they just left me alone. But yeah, I understand what it feels like. I it's actually kind of like how should I say this? It's okay to feel that way until the point where you feel numb. The moment you feel numb, that's when you know that you've taken things too far. You really need to like not bottle things up, because things can go, the moment things go downhill, it can get very very bad very quickly. Like especially if you are the type to like go into a spiral, downward spiral, because I am that type. If you are the type to go into a downward spiral, it is very important that you do not push yourself to the point that you become numb, because as I said, things can get bad very very quickly.哦，他说6个小时对他来说听起来挺不错的，睡6个小时。如果你刚刚没看懂的话，嗯嗯。Oh, I haven't listened to the personal songs yet. I really need to get back into like ECG, because like I feel like I've it's a long story. Oh, but you know, like even if you don't, 你说你现在没有上课，但是 like even if you don't have class, you should get into the habit. 你应该养成一个习惯，因为你现在养成习惯的话，你之后就比较轻松，真的会比较轻松。你就不需要，如果你适应东西比较久的话，就是会比较轻松，轻松很多。比较轻松很多。Trouble sleeping. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. One of my friends also used to have that kind of problem, like insomnia and stuff. But I think it gets better. Everything really everything gets better. 如果我不社恐的话，真人比当皮特人厉害得多，不是吗？我怎么说？社恐。How should I put this? Okay, so I actually wanted to save this topic for a later date, and I think I will go into detail further at that later date. But 我最近去了我第一次的一个漫展，然后我第二天就是去了同一个漫展，然后我去了第三天，就是他们的第三天，但其实我去的是第二天，因为我错过了第一天。So like I went to this ECG Fest, which is my first convention, like ever, first convention ever. I went to like I went for 2 days, which is their day 2 and day 3, but technically it's my day 1 and day 2. So on the first day, I was just in like casual, like my best casual clothes. And then the second day didn't know, like I don't I think I wanted to like have the experience, so my friend helped me put together a cosplay like last minute. And I figured that no, I realized that I had severe social anxiety. Like people would come up to me asking for pictures, and I was like, uh, I this is what like I was literally like, this is my first time cosplaying, so like, and they were like, ah, yeah, yeah, okay, and then they continued to take out their phone. I was like, huh, okay. 所以我其实我就是自从那一次去动漫展，我就发现，我原就我原来是这么的社恐。我真的没有想过我是这么的社恐，就是我知道我是社恐，但是我没有想过我是这么的社恐，就知道这么一个程度。真人比当皮套人应该要厉害得多。不一定吧。I think like 各有各的好处吧。Like both have their own pros. 我个人比较喜欢皮套人，因为 I'm sorry for like going out of character here, but to me, having having an avatar or like this like image it helps me a lot. Like to me, she is the person I want to be, and like a lot of times when like working on the model and like drawing the illustrations for covers and stuff, when I log out of my work mode, I just look at her and I wish I could like hug her and just like tell her, like just shake her and be like, ugh, because it's just really difficult. But to have a visual like representation of the person that I want to be, I think it helps me to actually take action to becoming that person. 我回复你们信息真的太慢了，对不起。I really take such a long time to get into every comment. I'm kind of like thankful it's just both of you, because I don't think that like my experience like right now it's only enough for me to like get to so many people. I think there's a beauty in like working from ground up. The journey really is nice. I really let me just I read so slow. I promise I'm actually a very fast reader. It's just that getting to comments and like I have to think of how to reply. Like I have to like phrase my words in a way that actually makes sense. Ah, that's great. Like managing your spiral it's important. I've also like gotten good. I have gotten better. I wouldn't say I've gotten good at the spiral, but I've gotten much better. I used to take like, I think the longest I've taken was a few months to like actually get out of one spiral, and the shortest, but that was like a few years back, and like nowadays the shortest I take would be what I think under an hour. So like it gets better. 约皮套，um about like getting a model, right? um I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm very broke. 我现在真的没钱，所以我可能I think I'll finish up like this model that you see here. And one of my friends, I think like the mod that came on day one, she offered to like help me render the like the shadows and everything, because I am horrible at shadows and stuff. So she offered to like help render for free, like 就友情出演，就 like it's like just like friends helping friends out. And I think I'll like get a rig for, because I found a fairly decently priced rigger, and like her work is okay, I think, for the price. And I think I will invest in a better model when I have the money or when I think that we can when I hit, I don't know, 500 or something. I don't know, something to look forward to, I guess. 所以你这约皮套的问题，我可能达到500就约个皮套还是什么吧，就看我就是资金还有金钱，就是这钱的方面的问题吧。because like what the mod said, like what my friend said, she said like don't invest in something so soon. But I really want to, and she was like, you need to keep a cool head, chill, and then like think it through. 没事，在家自学。If you're thinking of like studying, self-studying, I think it's definitely not going to be easy. But if it's easier for you, like because of like health reasons, and like if you find it difficult to talk to people in general, I think it's a better idea that you self-study. Although I will tell you beforehand that it's very hard to self-study, because technically it's, especially if you don't have anyone to guide you, because like technically if you're self-studying, you don't have anyone to ask for help. So it's the difficulty level is just, the bar is there. I've wanted to go to a con for like 10 years now, 9 to 10 years, and the reason why I've never gone is just, it's very complicated, but I'm just glad that I managed to go finally at last. I'm just, there's like the story of the convention is crazy, and when I say crazy, it's because I literally, like what happened on that first day, like there's this one moment that I replay in my head every single goddamn day. Like I definitely think about it at least once every day since that day happened. Like it just sticks in my head. 因为那天真的对我而言真的很难忘。It's just it's completely unforgettable. I think I'd remember it for the rest of my life, honestly. 温柔可爱声音，过奖了啊！皮套太筋斗的话，我皮套太筋斗了，我的皮套太简陋了吗？不好看吗？我的皮套 Is my model like too ugly or something? It's fugly. I'm fugly. Even in the 2D world, I am still fugly. I cannot escape my fate of being fugly. Sadness. I'm trying to appreciate myself more every day. It is a work in progress. I am a work in progress. We are all works in progress. Free falling. Free falling, but you never reach the ground. So technically you're just forever stuck in the air. But if you're forever stuck in the air, you might as well just learn how to fly, right? Sprout wings. Fly away, be free.确实，如果你在淘宝上面约皮套的话，会比我们这边外面便宜蛮多的。It's definitely cheaper if you order a model and rigging in China. It'll definitely be cheaper, much cheaper than if ordering from riggers and artists in other countries. But we'll get there and I'll see. Oh, so like 2,000, 3,000 renminbi would be like 400 to 500 US dollars. Huh. Okay, because like the thing is like I have like a few artists that I really like, but like I just don't have the money. I'm saving up, but like as I told you, my friend she's just like, you should save the money and like use them, you just spend on the channel once you actually get revenue, like reinvest the money and like something like that. 邮件就不用了吧，没事，真的不用了，我自己会想办法的，你不用操心。Don't worry about me. I'll figure something out about the model. 好看，但是可动性不高，可动性不高。Yeah, 我会想办法的。Thank you. I spent like a few years perfecting the design. 闭上音乐就行了。因为我的话，我对画风其实挺有要求的，就是那个画风，如果那个就刚好长在我的审美上，那就没问题。但是如果没有的话，我就宁愿就好像有点像再便宜我也会有点那没关系的感觉吧。Like I would only like commission artists that I feel are their art style is like in line with my how should I say it? How should I put this? I would only like commission artists who have an art style which I think is in line with what I find is pretty. But I think that's pretty much the same with everyone. Like we would only like buy stuff from like people or things that we like, things that we think are pretty, and then we'd be like, oh okay, I'm willing to spend money on that. My hard-earned coin, I'm going to spend it on that. 但是那些老师的名字你可以在评论区你可以打一下，然后我有时间的话我去一个查出来。You can just like comment names of those illustrators, and I'll just look them up when I have the time. Yeah, getting the using channel money for channel expenses. That was what I was thinking. Like I've always been thinking that, but like you know, like sometimes it gets to your head and then you're like, oh, I'm going to spend. It's like in like when you're like really into something and then like, oh my god, I really need it, I really want it, and then like after you spend it, I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? 就花钱一时爽，然后你花完了就，我的天，我刚做的是什么？It's difficult to control something when you're really into that thing. When you let me see. Because wait, no, I don't have studio on this phone. If I recall correctly, I have to get like another I have to win over another 393 people to open donos and ads. I have to get another 393 people to believe in whatever this is. I hope, like, my goal is to get to 200 this year, which seems doable, I guess, maybe, because I got like 20 people from Hananinatte, and I've only just passed 100, so I think it would be too far to say that I get to 500 this year. Like that's just a huge jump, but like it's not impossible, but it's just highly unlikely. highly unlikely, but we'll get there. We will get there together one day. We'll get there. Pixiv illustrators.有名字吗？ If it's 1:27 in the morning, you should go to sleep. You should go to sleep. Go to sleep. It doesn't matter if you don't have class, you need to go to sleep. I talk like that as if I don't need to go to sleep because I'm technically living in the same time zone. But yeah, technically, oh god, it's already like 1.5 hours since the stream started, because like technically I'm only supposed to stream for like 1 hour every day, and I'll start earlier tomorrow. The thing is like, before like the streams, like I know you guys wait for me, and I'm honestly like really thankful that you guys wait for me, because I get anxiety, like besides like the phone like not charging earlier, like even like right now it's charging, like besides the fact that like even if the phone wasn't charging, I'd probably like postpone it like 5 minutes later, or like 10 minutes, because like I just get anxiety, like I honestly like I enjoy like talking to you guys and stuff, but I just have like this anxiety. I don't know why. It's just like I just worried that I will just like not meet the expectations that you guys have and the expectations that I have of myself, and like I'm just worried that I'm not improving from what the person that I was yesterday. I'm just worried that I'm not improving, which I think I am improving, but the improvement is like so minuscule I don't actually feel it. Maybe I don't know. It's not that simple. Because like um when you say like viral, then there's this one time I was, oh yeah, it's called reality. I was like the very first time I actually streamed was on this app called Reality, and I streamed like for like 45 40 minutes to an hour, something like that. And I only I say stream, but I was actually just like playing ukulele, and my stream title was like practicing ukulele and singing. And um then these two people came in, and they were like absolute angels, and um they were like, damn, she's good, and like, get her, anyone who who comes into the stream after this, spam the like button and get her to 10K. I was like, what? Thank you. And back then I didn't know how to stream at all. Like, I didn't watch other YouTubers or anything. I was just trying to like I was literally just wandering around in the dark, and I was like just wandering around in the dark and trying to figure things out myself. And I think because I streamed a total less than 5 times in total on that app, on different accounts, like total like less than 5 times. And one of the times was when I was cooking and singing, and like this person came in, and um they they were like really active in chat, and I did not know how to reply because like I was just not used to it, and I ended up like typing in the chat box instead of talking. Which is just, I mean, like, it's not wrong, but it's just weird. But yeah, I've I that was like 3 years ago, so 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, and I'm not sure if that person is still subscribed, because I don't I don't know if I don't remember the if that person subscribed or not, because they said they did. And and oh, you've tried it as well before. It's just like that. How? 那你后面发给我吧，谢谢啦。睡觉，晚安哦。我也希望我有个好梦。Like lately, I don't dream at all. I just fall asleep. I just pass out. and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's morning already. I'm just like so tired. I don't have dreams anymore. 今天的网络不错，真的好开心。I don't know what happened yesterday. Yeah, I went straight back to default settings and started typing. Wait, is there like some kind of like, because like never mind. What do you mean? What, somebody else says the same thing? 哦，如果你还没睡觉的话，你记得明天也要来哦，还是同一个时间哦，我尽量早一点，尽量早一点。The dream thing? Oh yeah, just pass out and you don't have any dreams. You just wake up and then oh, it's morning already. I feel like I just slept for 5 seconds. The worst part I think is like you get up and like I don't feel like I slept at all. Like that's the worst feeling. It's like my sleep was not effective. You mean like at all? You don't have dreams like at all or like lately? Because like I have dreams but when I'm like completely like exhausted I don't dream. The thing about my dreams is that um I get like what do you call those? Um it's like those dreams where you can like kind of foretell or like foresee the future. I get those sometimes, but they're usually like cryptid, so like you have to like figure it out, which I've gotten quite proficient at doing. So if you have dreams and you think like they mean something, you can ask me. But it's kind of most times dreams don't really mean anything. They're usually one, your imagination, like pure imagination, or two, a reflection of your current situation or your well-being, and the third one would be premonitive dreams. But usually people usually get either the first type or the second type. Although it's not rare to get the third type. That's rare. Once every 2 months is that's like that's like having like monthly episodes. Wait, two months? Once every 2 months? That's what bi-monthly. So you have to wait like okay, 2 months is up. Okay, I think I'll get to like watch the new episode tonight. Then technically like once every 2 months. So technically you only get like 6 dreams a year. So you only finish like one season of dreams in 2 years. Right? Suffering is my Inari says the same thing to me all the time. Like she always like I wouldn't say all the time, but like, most of her dreams are like really weird. And then like suffering, right? Like she's just like I've heard like people like they're just like not happy in their dreams and like or like I think like in one of my dreams I was like I was like having some blood drawn from my hand. Like that was like so weird. And then like suffering, oh I think one of the worst, I wouldn't say worst, but like it's just like relatable suffering. Like Inari, one of my friends, she was like, I had this dream. One of my husbandos, right? He was across this lake, and I wanted to like go to him, but like no matter how far I walked, I just couldn't reach him. And I was like, girl, same. It's like I just like no matter how far you walk, you just can't reach him. When you go to sleep, you just wake up suddenly and you work and you can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly it's one of the worst feelings. Or like when you're sleeping and then all of a sudden you wake up in the middle of the night for like no apparent reason. You're just like, I'm awake now? I thought I was sleeping. Wait, what time is it? And then you check the clock and you've been like asleep for like 3 hours and your alarm is going to like go off in like 3 hours, and then like you're stuck in the middle, and like, and then you're like you know, and then like, and then you're contemplating like, should I go back to sleep? And then you try to go back to sleep, and then you cannot go back to sleep, and then when you finally actually manage to go back to sleep, it's like your alarm is going to go off in like another 1 hour. But yeah, it's just, it was like, I've heard it's not like a good thing, because it means like your REM sleep, what's it called again? It's like, what, restful eye movement, is that what it's called? Real eye movement, I don't know, I don't remember. But it's like your deep sleep only lasted for so long. Oh, it's a good thing for you. Well, if it's a good thing for you, then it's a good thing for you. Resting eyes movement. Oh, so it is resting eyes movement. If it's good for you, then I mean, like, naturally you should hope that it happens more often. I think like sleep quality is like really important, because it affects your like quality of life in general. Because like, if you don't have good sleep, your your whole like your whole life is just like pain. Because like, one of the people I know, like, when she sleeps, it's really difficult for her to go to sleep, because her eyelids don't exactly like close all the way, so like it's just really difficult for her to go to sleep. And the worst part is that like, she doesn't like wearing like eye masks and those kind of things, because like, I mean, like, technically you're wearing something on your face, right? And it's just like, I think it's like uncomfortable for her, but she's tried it before and she was like, nah, it's not for me. And if like you don't get enough quality sleep, your day is just like trash, because you don't have enough rest, and like your body just doesn't function. And yeah, it just doesn't function that well. I think like, it's just, I find it like really, it's just one of the things that I find kind of pain as a human. Oh yeah, yeah, like, yeah. I do feel like that once in a while. Like, yes, like I have 3 more hours of sleep, but in a way, it's just you're just like making yourself feel better. Oh, like those kind of like milliseconds of sleep where you don't actually notice yourself going drifting off into sleep, and then you have this like really wild and really like complete sleep, and like complete dream, or like something. And then when you, I forgot you don't really have dreams. Like for me, like I have these like really like, I sleep for I fall asleep but without realizing it, and then like, in that short amount of time, which I have not realized that I have fallen asleep, I have this like really like complete dream. It's like a complete like a whole novel. And then like I wake up and it's like, oh my god, what time is it now? And then like I check the clock and it's like, it's only been 2 minutes. Yeah, sudden head bob. It's like, oh my god, I fell asleep. But I think it's one of the things that I find, this is one of the reasons why I'm like an angel, or like ex-angel. It's like I just can't really get used to being human, if that makes sense. Like I actively forget to, like, when I get to work, or like especially like VTuber work, like if I sit down and I mix, or I sit down and I start translating a song or whatsoever, I sit down and I don't move from my chair for like 2 to 3 hours. Or like recording, right? I just sit there and I just don't do anything except that thing for like, I think the longest I've gone recording was like 5 hours straight. I didn't get up to go toilet, I didn't eat, I didn't drink. I was just sitting there recording for like 5 hours straight. So it's like, I can't get used to being human. Like, I forget to go to toilet, I forget to eat, I forget to drink, and I've there's been quite a few times where I've just completely forgone sleeping because I just think that it takes up too much time. I think there's been quite a few times where like I was just like, I wish sleep was optional, then I could have more time to do other things. Just too many things and so little time, and my tiny, like teeny tiny little brain. I'm struggling with my priorities and my sleep, and I wish sleep wasn't necessary. Oh, so you mean like you're actually awake in your dream, right? Because if you know that, if you're just like waiting for the dream to be over, then technically you are aware that it's a dream, right? So I forgot there's a word for this kind of dreams, like you're awake in them. Some people actually like try to have these kind of like awake dreams, but they're kind of difficult to like control. Oh, that's interesting. Because like if like, yeah, lucid dreams. I'm just gonna ignore your comment about me moving around a bit. Lucid dreams, yeah. Like for me, like there've been a few times where I'm aware that I'm in a dream, but I don't actively do anything to change what's going on. I'm like more invested in seeing how things will play out. I'm just like okay, I'm just gonna wait and see what's going to happen next. Oh, the plot insight's not what you want. Then technically you can change it, right? Technically you can change it. If it's something that you don't want, then technically you can change it. There was one time I was having, I wouldn't say a nightmare, but I was with someone that I didn't want to see in my dream, and that person started like talking to me, and I was like, I and then like and then like for some weird reason I cracked a joke, and then the person started laughing, and then I started laughing. And then I started running away, and then the person started chasing after me. And then the worst part is that we were both still laughing at while running away, but I was like laughing out of fear. But like I think in the end, like I managed to like get out of the dream. I will try to move a bit if I remember, because the thing is that I don't remember to move. It's just like I sit down, I do the thing, and then by the next time I realize what time it is, it's been like 3 hours. I just forget to move around. Unless like I think like Hana ni natte, when I was doing Hana ni natte, the translation, I was working from 10 p.m. to like 1 a.m. or was it 2 a.m. But it's been the fastest translation that I've worked on. It took me about 2 hours 5 minutes. Was it 3 hours 5 minutes? And I only got up as I think I put this in the description. I only got up to pee once, and like I I couldn't hold on to my pee any longer. I was like, I'm just gonna finish this. Just like I'm gonna do 2 more lines, and then I'm gonna be done with it. And like I was like 2 more lines, and then I'm gonna go pee. So I did 2 more lines, and I was like, no, I'm gonna wait for the 2 more lines. So I did another 2 more lines. And then like it's like, oh, it's the 5, I'll do it 5 minutes later, but it's like 2 more lines, 2 more lines. And then like I ended up like procrastinating going to toilet until like I was like, okay, I really can't hold it back anymore, I need to go pee. And then I sprinted to the toilet, and then like because like I don't spend much time in the toilet, I usually like spend like maximum a few minutes, and then I just like I washed my hands, I flushed, I washed my hands, and I ran back out to the computer to continue. So like I don't exactly like remember. The problem is I don't remember like drinking water. I was just I don't remember. There was like one time like it got like pretty bad to a point where like one of my friends was like my friend was like, Sarah, why are your lips so cracked? And then I was like, oh, are they? And then they were like, yeah, they're like seriously cracked, do you not drink water? And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna drink water now. Oh, so like, oh, they don't have a. Oh, that's weird. I've never heard of those kind of dreams before. Empty. I've never heard of that before. Empty dreams. That's interesting, I'll look into it. Empty dreams. Random stretching. Bro, I don't remember even to drink water. I don't think I remember to stretch. Oh, yeah, that's good. If you're looking at a screen most of the time, it's good to like get up and move around. I think like my issue is just that I don't remember because I'm just so immersed in my work. I don't remember. I just forget that I have these human needs. Oh, please do. I find dream interpretation very interesting. Like, I might not be right on the money, but I think I'm because like I don't this is probably the reason why I got kicked out of heaven. One of like the gifts that I have is like Claire, can I say this or not? I'm scared that the gift will be like retracted. Like God will say, okay, she's revealing too much, I'm going to take it back from her. I have like like something like claircognizance. So like before something happens, I kind of know what's going to happen next, and it 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 kind of helps with my anxiety, but sometimes it doesn't do anything for my anxiety. No, not clairvoyance. It's claircognizance. There's a very like slight difference between them. So like claircognizance is like the knowing that something's going to happen. Wait, clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is how should I say this? I do have like I think like in the Western world people label it as schizophrenic, but for me I think it kind of like where I'm from, this kind of stuff usually runs in the family. Like it's passed down to, I think it's something to do with DNA, like vibrations and stuff. Like I think it's passed through blood. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's something to do with DNA. And I don't see energies of people, but once in a while I do see entities. I can see them. Most of the time I can sense them. I don't really see them, but I can sense them. And I don't hear things. I can hear things, but the last time I heard something was like a decade ago. I don't really have this one. I do have it, but like not really. Claircognizance. Yeah, I have claircognizance. Claircognizance is like you just know what's going to happen. Like here, like somebody mentioned the example of you know what card you're going to draw next in a game, or like for example in a classroom setting, or like in a meeting setting, you know that the person is going to call on you next. Like you just know it's going to happen. So, or like, oh god, speaking about this, like oh my god, I actually like really hate this part because like once in a while, like there's this person that I don't actually want to see. Like I don't want to meet them, but I get the feeling that I'm going to meet them in like the next, like it's like I get this like quote unquote hint, like there's like a sentence that pops up like a notification, like oh you're going to see this person in the next like 30 seconds, and then like basically I have the choice to like avoid it, but usually I'm just like nah, I don't believe you, I'm just gonna go with and then like and then that thing actually happens, and then I'm like oh my god, I should have listened to the notification. And like it happens like fairly often, like this kind of stuff, and to the point where like things happen and I'm just like most people be like oh my god, I knew that this would happen, and I'm just like yeah, I saw it, yeah, I knew, like I'm not even surprised anymore, I'm just like yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just like it's not like notification, just like okay, I'm okay, noted, I got it. But like it's useful sometimes, but sometimes I feel there was one time where I felt bad for using it because like I didn't realize I was using it, because there was this I had a friend who I wanted to talk to, but every time when I actually got the chance to talk to them, I didn't like the things that I wanted to say would change, and then like I wouldn't know what to start on first. And I don't know, like I'm not exactly like I'm like technically I'm still friends with them, but like I just don't talk to them anymore because something that they said really like kind of got on my nerves, but they don't know that I'm kind of like upset about it. Anyway, like I was kind of, in a way, like using the claircognizance without actually knowing that I was using it. And basically, I was using the gift to kind of run into the person. And I feel bad because, like, when I realized it, I was like, this is not what I should be using it for. Like, I feel like I'm like misusing it. And then, like, I was just I feel like I've done something wrong. But in reality, I don't think it was like wrong. Like, looking back, it wasn't wrong. It was just something that happened. So I don't have to like feel bad or anything for it, because, like, I mean, like, it's already happened. Like, what's the point of feeling bad? But yeah, so I think there was a few times where Inari, like, she there was somebody that she was kind of like interested in, and she was like she's not like she doesn't have like DBD for that. Oh, okay, so DVD, when I say DVD, it means like down bad disease. Because the story of DVD like goes way back. I'll talk about it later and more in depth in a later stream. But like um basically she was like down bad for the fairly down bad for this person, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to like help you. And she was like telling me something about the person, and then I was like, you know, like, you shouldn't feel so bad, because like things are going to change and it's going to be okay. And then she was like, how can you be so sure? And I was like, trust me, everything it's going to be like, it's going to be okay. And then like you're going to be able to like talk to the person. And then like I think like the very next day she came up to me and like in text and like full caps, Sarah, you'll never guess what happened. And I was like, okay, tell me about it. What happened? And then it turned out that the person like was talking to her about something, and then like basically what I was talking about the stuff like changing for the better, like that actually happened. And then she was like, okay, I believe you, from now on I believe you. But yeah, so there is probably to the point where I imagine everything already happening. Like, for example, like, oh, okay, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and I imagine like I set up the stream, I put the schedule up, and then I imagine like you guys coming to chat and stuff, and in the end that would not happen, because it's like somehow, like, if I imagine it, it won't happen. Like, this has happened like many times. Like, I would imagine about like going to school the next day, and the next day I would just like somehow like completely miss that day of school because I just fell asleep, and I only wake up in like what, 2 in the afternoon, and I was like, oh my god, I missed the whole day. Or like I would imagine like, oh, tomorrow like the so and so is going to like ask me for such and such like work to be done, and then the next day would come and that person wouldn't even show up. I will try to imagine you going to work. I think like the worst part, like as that you mentioned, like the traffic jam, like I think like traffic jams are the worst. Like you just sit there and you don't do anything, and it just like especially when it's like severely congested, so you just like move like a little bit and then you stop, and then you move a little bit and then you stop. That's the worst part. And then the worst part is like I think that's like one of the worst part, but the really like the absolute worst is when you start getting car sick. Like you've been in the car for too long, and then you just need to stop the car and need to get outside to just get a breath of fresh air, but you're stuck in the jam. Oh damn, that's nice. Perfect attendance. That's great. Time. I could walk like 3 kilometers in 20 minutes. Probably. I've never really timed my walking. But that's like really slow. Doesn't that mean like you have to leave your house before like really early to like accommodate for the jam time, and then like, or do you like get a slip of like if you're late, then you can like get a slip and be like, oh, the traffic was just horrible today? Because in Japan they have that thing where like if like the train has some kind of issue or whatsoever, then they give you a slip like, oh, the train was late, that's why your worker was late, it's our fault. Hmm. But it's usually because of the traffic, right? Because traffic. God, I hate traffic. Endless sea of just red. Just word of mouth. So like they have to believe you. When I finish my angel training and I start work as an angel, sky angel, then I absolutely cannot be late for work. Be disastrous if I'm late for work. Do you like have breakfast? Because like I'm if you like leave the house at 7, that means you have to like get ready. You have to be like awake, and like awake by, it's not like the okay, I just switched off the alarm, I'm awake now, awake. It has to be the I'm actually doing things, awake. So like, do you like eat breakfast or no? Because like most people I know, like they eat breakfast. Strangely, because like to me, like maybe because like I don't have the habit of eating breakfast. Oh, you eat at 5:30. Ramadan Mubarak. It's I just it's so like, how do I say this? It must be like really tiring to like prepare the food, and then it's tiring to prepare the food, and then like cook, and then like eat, and then it's just, I don't know, it's just tiring. But like, do you eat like? Hmm? It's like Ramadan, right? And then you're eating at 5:30, and Ramadan will last for a month. So like, I'll go back to your old, um, your old routine of like not eating, or are you going to like continue like, oh maybe I'm just going to like grab a bite of bread or something before I head out the door? Yeah, I think it's easier if like you keep food for the next day because like you don't have to like like if you're like doing meal prep and stuff, it's better if you do it like the night before, or like just straight up just cook the whole dish and then just like and then like just reheat it. I think it saves time. It saves time. Cereal. Or are you like the normal not? Oh my god, so good. And milk. And then it would go until you're full. You're supposed to eat until like you're like it was something about going to work in the next few hours. I honestly don't know what to call you guys. And chat earlier on? What? Norm. Ah, okay. We're back. Oh my god. It disconnected. Where is the text? Oh no, it's gone. No. It's gone. I have to type it again. So it'll be 10 to 11. 10. Where do I type it? Ugh. Ten to 11 April, and wait, no, is it? Basically, it'll be on a. And 11/4. So I think there'll be a total of. This one will be 2 p.m. GMT. The other one will be 17. Oh, we're talking about. Do you have any? You can request any karaoke songs because I'll be doing maximum 2 karaoke sessions. First, I think up to 2 songs because maximum would be 3 songs per session. 5 is the maximum, but because I have to allow for the fact that I might not know the song that you guys are requesting. Like for example, the other person requested Kosei, which is covered by Kobaso, which I have not heard before. So I'll need some time to like learn it up. 4 would be 2 p.m. would be GMT. Chill songs. And then this would be 5 a.m. GMT. Oh, you mean the song? It's not so karaoke song type? Like Kosei? Is that what you mean? Because like I had a look at it and I mean like it's basic. I'm just singing what you guys want to hear and what like I want to try. So like it'll be songs that I'm confident in, and it'll be a mixture of songs that I'm confident in and songs that you guys want to hear. something like that. This one would be, I'm not sure if I can make, oh, you mean, yeah, it's fine, because like, not so karaoke song, but it's fine, if, as long as you want to hear it, I'll try. Is it like rap or something? Because I'm not that confident in rap, but I will try. Or like you can like comment like a few and then I'll see which one I can do. GMT 2 3. This one would be oh no, this one's chill. This one would not be. This one would be more like upbeat. This one would be, where is it? Upbeat. 1 2 3. I'm not really sure about. I'll try to make it. Like if these two go well, then I'll make another session for the next week. Maybe, I'm not sure. But we'll see how things go. I think 3 songs is maximum. I really don't want to push it. I'm scared I don't have enough time. 3 times average time of a song would be like 4 minutes, so it would be 12 minutes. 5 would be 20 minutes. I think that's pushing it. Especially if you have to make way for like network issues. I think we'll just try for 3 maximum this time. Each slot. Unreal. How do I have to move to the side. Let me squeeze myself. Okay. Ooh. One, 2, 3. Okay, I'll have a listen. I'll see which one I can do in. I'll see which one I can do. Thank you for the suggestions. I'll pick one. I'm more worried because like for the 5 a.m. GMT one, I'll be kind of rushing for that one, I think. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. I'll be slightly rushing for the 5 a.m. GMT slot, so I'm not sure if I will make it, but if I will see if I can make it or not. God willing, I can make it, but I'm not sure if I can make it. I will try. Yeah, I will try. Oh, I think we'll end now because like I need to get some stuff done. And what time did we start earlier? We started about like 2 hours ago, right? So I will try to move the time around and see, because like I think like the time like right now it works for most people. Like I mean like it works for both of you, so I mean like it's clearly working for some people. And I think like the maximum consecutive viewers that were in just now were like 4 people, so like I think like most people can make the current time slot of like 2 p.m. GMT. It's just that at 2 p.m. GMT the people I'm living with, like they're all in and I don't want to like disturb them. And yeah, so I just want to like avoid like getting in their way and stuff, which is why there's the 5 a.m. GMT, which is meant to like avoid them, because like for like 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. GMT, like none of them, I don't think any of them will be in, so I have technically the entire space to myself to use, so I can basically go as loud as I need to, because it is really difficult to like actually like hit high notes when I'm on the constraint of not being able to sing loud enough. Because like if I want to go high, I have to sing loud, and if I can't sing loud, like it's just not going to sound the same. And but yeah, I'll try to move things around and we'll see. But like for now, it's the time will be fixed at 5 a.m. GMT. I will just try and see if I can update it to something else that everyone can attend. Because like if there's nobody, I will probably like end up archiving. I think the current song list would be what I have planned, including what the other person said would be Kosei. I'm for the chill session, it would be Kosei Fantasy by Miko Nakahara. I'm tempted to change it to something else, but for now it's Fantasy by Miko Nakahara. And the other song is just the space is blank because I haven't decided yet. And for the upbeat song, it would be Pure Imagination, because that song has also been like in my head for the past few days. And what's the song? Betelgeuse by Yuri. So that's like 2 songs, but I'll consider I'll be like adding one of the songs that you suggested, and I'll see which one it fits into. And I think like which one? Oh yeah. I think like I'll I might add an extra. I might add an extra. If there's enough time, I will do the extra. Me too. I'm also looking forward to it. Which is, I feel like it's so weird. It's like, how should I say? It's like you guys are looking for it, forward to it, and then that makes sense because it's like it's like I have set up something and then you are looking forward to it, but it doesn't. It sounds weird when I say I'm looking forward to it because like I'm the one who's supposed to be carrying it out. No, I'm trying to get used to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow too. Yeah. Every day is worth looking forward to it. Worth looking forward to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing. It gives you some motivation to not die and keep living. Oh, I really have to go now or I won't have time to fulfill my I this is a really long story. I'm saving it for one of the because like if I get started on it I will not be able to shut up about it. It's a really long story. I can go on for it for like at least 3 hours, so I'm going to save that topic for another day, which will be also in within the next 30 days because like I've already like pretty much set up a topic, but I haven't exactly gotten around to putting it on paper and stuff, but it will be done. Oh, if you have very little to look forward to, if you have very little to look forward to, then please look forward to it. I will do my best. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the stream. Oh, is it like I have this question that somehow nobody answered because like you know how like after you finish a stream, right, you're supposed to say thank you for the stream, but do you have to say like if you're like posting on like Twitter or X or whatsoever, you're supposed to like thank you for the stream and then blah 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 blah, but do you just have to say thank you for the stream if like nobody came? Because like I think for the second or third day like there was nobody and I was like thank you for the stream. I'm not sure if I can still say thank you for the stream even though nobody came, but thank you for the stream. But thank you for the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow, and let's do our best tomorrow too.